Okay. So what we've started with chapter 2, every section, it's like a building block. We're just getting, I don't say harder, but more steps. Okay, so what we're doing today is simply adding another step or two, or maybe even 3. Okay. First period, I was extremely impressed with how they did. Okay, this is not a day to do other classwork. It's not hard, but you need to focus because there's some steps that, well, you'll see. Write this example down, and then we're going to talk about it. All right, so here's my equal sign here. As you write the problem down, I want you to notice we have variable here and a variable on the other side. Okay, does everybody notice that? That is exactly what this section is about. Variables on both sides. Guys, all we're doing is adding another step or 2. Okay? The end goal is variables on one side, numbers on the other. Okay? So I'm just going to say we need variables on one side of equal sign, numbers on the other side. Okay, this is the fun part because I know what my first step would be, but your first step can be different. Because we have a lot going on, Nagusa's first step might be different than mine. And I'm telling you, that is perfectly fine. Okay, I will do this twice if I need to. Same problem, same answer. Nagus, what do you want to do first? We need to move things over. I need all the variables on one side, and I need the numbers on the other. So where are you thinking? Okay, take a time out, Will.
The variables together.
Okay, so how are you going to do that? You want all the variables together, so tell me what to move.
3K to 5.
Okay, so we can't add 3K.
But we can subtract it.
Why are we subtracting?
We don't want the variables on both sides.
Right. And remember, to move it to the other side of the equal sign, what happens to the sign? It's different. So we're moving this over. So Will's saying this. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Perfect. I'm telling you my first step would be different. Okay. I'll explain that in a second. So, all right, Will, what cancels?
2K. Yeah, 2K. 3K cancels, but.
The whole point of doing this, you move this over, so those are gone. Right? All right, so now tell me what do I bring down? Start here. 2
plus 2K.
2K. Where'd you get that?
5K strike 3K.
Right. Equals -6. Are we done with the variables? Did we get them all on the one side? Okay, watch what I'm going to do. We are done with this, so I'm going to box it. Okay, we're done. The variables, check, done. Now, if I'm done with that, what do I need to do with this +2? Right. I need to move this over. Remember the whole goal. Variables on one side. We did that. What's next? The numbers. So I got to move this over. It's positive. To move it over, I need to make it negative. All right, so I'm going to subtract 2 here, subtract 2 here. What cancels?
2.
The 2's. That's the whole point. So now let's bring everything down. 2K equals, what's -6 and -2?
8.
-8. Don't lose the negative. All right, one last step, easy. Divide by 2.
-4.
Yep. No, not. Sorry, that's my fault. K is equal to -4.
Is that what most of the problems are like?
Some.
Are there fractions in this?
I'm so glad you asked.
No, please don't.
Let's take a minute. Any questions on this? You want me to tell you my first step?
Yeah.
What I would have done? You don't have to do it my way, but what do we not care for as much? The negative. Me personally, when I see that negative, I'm going to add that 6 over. How do I get rid of this? I'm going to add it. Again, you do you, right? We don't all have to have the same step. This is where we need to be. This part right here. Don't we have all the variables on one side? The numbers are on the other? Okay, that's the whole goal. Just move things around. Lily?
Do you subtract 3K because it's the lowest?
No, did y'all hear what she said? We could have moved the 5K over. You would end up with a -2K, but you can move anything you want. Okay, there were 4 terms you could have chosen.
Because last year, Miss Watts, like, we kind of did this, and she made us subtract the smallest first, and it got confusing.
I think we're past that. She said that because less negatives, okay? But I can't do that this year because of everything I know that's coming, okay? Guys, there's 4, you do the math correctly. Keyword there was correctly. You're gonna get -4, okay? I'm gonna actually do the same problem the way I would do it. Okay, just because I'm the teacher doesn't mean I'm right. You're gonna get the same answer. Okay, so let me do it real quick. Did you have a question, Cole?
Oh, I did, but then I thought it was stupid.
What?
I didn't answer.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, so here I'm at. So I would add 6 first. 2 plus 6 is 8, plus 5K equals, whoops, that is a K. See, now look what happens. I need to move this 5K over, all right? How do I know I need to move the 5K? Because I have the numbers all on the same side. That's the only option, okay? This is where you know you're done. Excuse me. 8 equals -2K, divide by -2, -4 equals K. Many, many different ways. I mean, literally, you could have done whatever you wanted, okay? Again, you got to do it correctly. All right, since Will asked for, well, no, let's do one more. I want y'all to try this one by yourself. No tricks, no fractions. 8 plus 5C equals 7C minus 2. You do this the way you want to. I'm going to do a squiggly because I'm a little close to that problem. We have 2 terms on the left side. We have 2 terms on the right. Who needed their book fixed? Ryan, Cody, and Hannah. Come see me, please, real quick, with your iPad.
Is that a -2 or is that a subtraction symbol?
Somebody answer that question.
Oh.
Same thing. Same thing.
What's 8 subtract -2? 6? That's a serious question, guys. Answer's 3. Jolene Boutique. Jolene Boutique. Jolene Boutique. Do you know your Bible verses?
No.
What do you do? I'm gonna fail that. I already know. No, it's not. I'm gonna hold a sheet of paper under my head, and I'm gonna give you some of it.
You really just say that. Did you not know I was?
Bro, I remember in 7th grade, my first ever Bible verse, I didn't know we had it. I took a note card, I put it in between my legs, and like, I was just sitting on the table like this, and
I know, I thought you were really struggling, but
No, I
you
was-
were just cheating.
and that's why when I look down and I'm struggling, I'm always like looking down, but no, I was cheating on it.
Okay, so I'm gonna, I have to remember I'm recording, so,
Wait, you're recording? Oh,
Yeah.
so that's on video?
yes,
Oh, that's.
that's hilarious. See, we're always watching. Okay,
I only got like 8.
who wants to do this one? Be bold, be brave.
Gotcha, bro.
Oh, you already got Lily, go.
I did -5C.
Okay, please remember your first step may be different. Be patient and let's see how we do. All right, Lily, what cancels here?
There's 5 -5C.
Okay, Lily, turn around. What's left? Tell me what to bring down.
8 equals 2C.
There you go, good.
minus 2.
So what do I box here? What are we done with? Right, you're done. So I have to move this over. So tell me what to do.
You add
Excellent. All right, so what cancels?
the 2 minus the 2.
There you go. Tell me what to write.
10 equals 2C.
You can choose here to rewrite this math proper way. You don't have to. Again, like I say, sometimes you do you, whatever works. All right, so Lily, one more step. And Lily, what's your answer?
I got 3.
Do your math again. Check your work.
I
Literally.
did 8 subtract 2.
What's,
Because I did, yeah,
why are you subtract? Did you move the 8 or the 2?
I moved it to 2.
Did you add 2?
Yeah. No, wait. I did 8 equals 2C subtract 2.
So you're here.
Uh-huh.
Did you add 2 here?
No.
You needed to add 2. Okay.
Oh, because of the 2C.
No, you added 2 because it's negative,
Oh,
right? Am I saying it right? Do I understand?
I thought it was. If it wasn't.
If it was positive, then you subtract.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
We're way past that. I'm sorry.
I didn't
That
know
was
you
like
could-
a week ago.
I didn't know you could do that.
Literally
Yeah,
a week
that's
ago.
the first time.
Put your chair down. All right, let's move on. I'm ready for a fraction.
No, we're not. I'm not.
I want to know.
You're gonna be pleasantly
There's too much
surprised.
noise outside, I can't do it.
Well, I'm just waiting on, them. They'll be back. Okay, same directions. We got 2 extra things going on. Jody, you asked, I'm delivering.
There's too much noise outside.
She just said, Jody, say that again.
No, it's fine.
Is that, how many questions is on?
Oh, you can't even see it. Right now, 12. I don't think 12's enough though, because if you miss one,
Yeah, it's like.
I like
points.
Like, I know oranges.
No, make it like
I like
20.
how many questions.
Please make it like 20.
okay.
No, it's like 8 deep.
Yeah.
It's good to have like a.
You realize that there's 10 and you miss one, it's 10.
Okay, Will, be quiet. We have 2 extra, I don't know, what am I trying to say? Anyway, we have a fraction. What else do we need to do to this problem? And what do we do when we see parentheses?
Go first.
Starts with a D. Jody, say it again. Distribute. So watch what I'm gonna do. On the left side of the equal sign, we have a 6. Guys, this is chapter 1, and this will never, ever go away. In fact, you will master this entire school year. We will have this every single chapter. Okay, so let's do this together. What is 6 times 5M? 30M. minus 6 times 3 is simply 18. Okay, now I'm on the right side of the equal sign. Nagoose, what number am I getting ready to distribute?
3.
No, 1/3, right? 1/3 times 24m, 1/3 times 12, okay? I'm gonna get my pencil, because I'm getting ready to do scratch work up in the side of my paper. There is no shame in what I'm about to do. Guys, I took 8 years, 8 semesters of calculus, and I still catch myself doing this. There's nothing wrong with it. 1/3 times 24. Watch what I do. 1/3 times 24. Okay, 2 ways you can do it. You can simplify your fractions. I'm going to do it this way. 24 over 3. I know my math facts. 24 divided by 3 is simply 8. Getting my red pen back out. 8. M, don't lose the M, right? Here comes my pencil again, because I need to say 1/3 times what? 12. 1/3 times 12. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Now, was that so hard?
That's easier in person.
Yes, it was.
And then you just do it how you
Now you just do your problem. Okay, this is where your step is your step. I want you to do this now. Try it. I know my first step, what it would be, but it may be different. I see a negative that I personally would like to get rid of, but it's not a big deal because we're all going to do the math right, and we're going to get the same answer. Okay, 30m minus 18 equals 8m plus 4. So take a few seconds, and then we will regroup. Lily.
When you multiply by 1/3, can't you divide by 3 too?
I know what you're saying. Technically, the way you're saying it is wrong, but I think what you're saying is right. Okay, you're going immediately to this step, right? But what you did in your head is you multiplied. Okay, so you're saying 24 divided by 3, right? In order to get 24 divided by 3, you had to multiply. You're doing that step in your head. So you do that way, you're fine. Okay. All right, let's see. Hannah, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, what is your first step?
Subtract 8m from both sides.
All right, Hannah, what cancels that? Okay, tell me what to bring down.
The 22m minus 18 equals 4.
Okay, so this is where you can square. I'm done with the variables, right? You're done. So what do I have to move? Okay, so how do I move this over? What do I do?
You add
Good. I'm adding because it is negative. So that's gone. So Hannah, tell me what to bring down.
You bring down the 22m.
There you go.
And it equals 22.
Okay, so last step.
Divide by 22.
What you do on one side, you do on the other. That cancels. Hannah, what is M?
1.
All that work to simply get 1.
So would you say like subtracting the variable first is probably the easiest?
No, you do whatever you want. Because we're going to do the math correct, so it really doesn't matter. I try and get rid of some negatives as soon as I can. But again, okay, I know why Miss Watts said what she said. I know what's coming, and you got to be able to move anything, okay? I got one more and then I'm done. Okay, this is really just more practice of what this one is. It's actually a little easier. Do this one as a class, and then you can start your homework. There's only one set of parentheses, so we're only distributing how many times? Once. So you want to do this first, and then solve for S. Yes, ma'am. Okay, can't do it right now. You're probably gonna have to come to school. Can you come to school early tomorrow? Okay. After school? Okay, you want to stay tomorrow after school? Okay, that's fine. Let's get this over. I don't want to rush you, but who's got a first step? Hannah, what's your first step?
I will distribute, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I added 6S.
Okay. Again, your first step may be different. She's going to add the 6S over. Why is she adding? Because it's negative. Okay, so this is gone. 8 and 6S is 14S minus 10 equals 18. You can box the 14S because you're done with the S's for now. So that means I need to add 10. The 10s cancel. You're left with 14S equals 28. Divide by 14. S is equal to, anybody? 2.
Because I thought your 8S was 85.
Yeah.
My fault. Sorry. That's a big, big difference. All right, here's your homework. 8 problems. I also have an IXL optional for extra practice. Make sure you have this homework. J4. Yes, you can go now. Number 28, I'm giving you that the answer is going to be a little different, so just note it's okay. And then I need to ask y'all something, because y'all are pretty honest, right? So I've had several, no one in here, right? Let me stop my recording.